the group debate name is the guns are not necessary, and the group name is safety doesn't depend upon the guns. So first, the guns are the dangerous. They are the weapons which takes our life. As for example, that if a man is a drunk and he had the gun, so what does it mean? So when if he had only small quarrel, so it means the drunk man just put out his gun and just shoot to any person. So this means one life gone from this earth. So this means the guns are not necessary. And now there are the most cases of the teenagers, as like they take their decisions in the haste. They take their decision very hurry, and they always go in the depression very in the haste. So if they had that gun, so that means that they will shoot themselves, and the parents will lost their children's in the just due to the having the due to having the just guns. And so this means the population, all the population should not have to don't have to carry the guns. And when the guns is on the fire, so those small atoms went on the skin, goes on the skin, and damage the skin. So it means that not only the shooted person harms, but they surrounded man also harms by using the guns. And you would have seen that the small quarrels in the families. So at that time the guns are also used, and the guns are also used, and due to this reason, due to having the guns, the family destroyed in just the seconds. And the gun, the only small weapon, just destroyed whole the family in for just a small quarrel. It means this. So this means the gun should not be carried every time. The guns are very harmful. And there was the record. There are the many records that the Americans in the 2020 died more than any record only in the 2020 just having the guns. So thank you.
I'm Sahil. Today I am here for the group debate, and my topic is the guns are not necessary for people's safety. And my group name is Safety Does Not Depend on the guns. So if you think or just imagine that everyone has guns, everyone means everyone, unlike me, everyone in the world has guns. And so the first effect that is very harmful on the earth is the population will decrease very fastly. It's decreased very fastly because everyone was shooting each other just because of some anger. Everyone is shooting each other, like he would say him, he should say him back. So these things are done. And like the suicidal, like there are many people who are suiciding just because of the financial problem of our country. Just because of our financial problem, they are suiciding and they are commit suicide. But when there is guns, so people have a chance to suicide. They are there to just press the trigger, and they have to just press the trigger and can leave our earth. And in our there is a anger. The main thing that which the shooters can shoot everyone is the when you have anger. Everyone has anger. In a day you will I am sure that you will be angry from everyone. When you scold, when someone scolds you, when someone your friend and scolds you, when someone slaps you, when you have anger. So when you have anger, it's caused that you think that I have to kill him, I can do this, I can do many things. So when you have gun, and you can change your thoughts into the real life. You can shoot. So this causes that the population will decrease slowly. And its example is in schools. In schools there is a children who has the guns, who will shoot each other just because of some anger. They will shooting each other.
Thank you. From Adilmi, today I am here for deliver a debate, and my debate topic is gun is not necessary, and my group name is Safety Does Not Depend Upon Gun. So first, the issue of gun ownership and usage is a complex and controversial one with arguments and against it. However, here are some arguments that support that idea that guns are not necessary and can be harmful. So there are several potential disadvantages of associated with guns. So one of the biggest is that they cause many problems. If people have guns, it creates many problems. People shoot each other and creates war. And people do not follow the laws. In today, the people are snatching to the travelers on the road by gun. The increased the risk of related accidents. Related accidents. The presence in homes and communities can lead to accidental shootings. Particularly when they are not stored and safety and are handled improperly. Children are particularly vulnerable shootings, and having guns in homes can increase the risk of unintentional injuries and deaths. The higher rates of gun violence areas with higher rates of gun ownership tend to have the gun violence, including homicides, suicides, and mass shootings. So, the presence of gun conflicts and lead to outcomes, particularly in situations where mental illness or domestic violence is involved. Arguments. While there are many arguments and use it.
From Rizwan, today our group debate, and my group debate topic is gun is not necessary, and my group name is safety does not depend upon the gun. My first point is the relationship between guns and population size is not straightforward. It's possible that proliferation of guns in a society could lead to an increase in violent crime and death, which could potentially reduce population growth. However, it's also possible that in availability of guns could be seen as a deterrent to crime, or could be seen as a protect oneself self and other dangerous situation. It's important to note that there are many factors that impact population growth and gun that can impact population growth, and gun ownership is just one of many factors. Factors could potentially have impact other factors such as healthcare, education, access, clean water and food, political stability, and economic condition also play a role in population growth. Young people can hurt and injuring themselves. Yes, it's true that young people can be of hurting, injuring themselves. This is because young people are.
Shadib Mir. So today is our group debate, and my group name is gun does not depend on the not depend on the guns, and my topic is gun increase the hunting. Gun hunting has become very popular in recent year, and that is the reason why every people have on guns. Some people believe that they can become better hunters by using guns, but that is not necessarily the case. Gun hunting should be done by trained people, because unethical use of guns are very dangerous. There are some rules that govern gun hunting, and you should follow them to avoid accident. Gun hunters are not allowed to use guns near houses or out of trucks. If a hunter were to do this, the chance of shooting livestock, building or other hunters are very high. Gun hunting is more accurate and effective, but it has its fair share of risk and disadvantage. Handguns are most common cases in used hunting, and it is always unnecessary accident that may happen in the woods. There is a high risk of accident. The noise produced by guns can be very alarming, and therefore cause unnecessarily panic within the areas that surrounds the bush. No one follows the laws of guns. Gun laws in Pakistan are allow for the ownership of firearms in the country by the general population. Pakistan is the one of the biggest open firearms market in the world, and the country is famous for producing clothes of almost every notable weapon of the world. In Pakistan, aerial firing is very common on special occasions such as weddings and festivals being illegal.
I'm Yasser Ali. So today our group debate and group name is safety does not depend upon guns. Gun is not necessary. There are several points that can be made in support of the idea that guns are not necessary. Reduce violence studies have shown with countries gun structure control laws. There are significantly lower rates of guns. Alternative period, while some argue that guns are not necessary there are many other forms of protection are available, such as pepper spray or personal alarms. These alternatives are often safer and less lethal than guns. Accidents and mistakes, even with proper training and safety measures, accident can still happen with free arms. Remove guns from society would reduce the risk of accident, shooting and other guns related accidents. Cost of ownership gun can expensive to purchase, maintain and store properly. For many individuals and families, the cost of ownership can be prohibitive, which means that they are not able to afford the protection that guns are supposed to offer. Mental health, the ability of gun can exacerbate mental health issues and lead to suicide or homicide or other violent acts. Removing guns from society would reduce the likelihood of accident. Deterrent. Some argue that the presence of gun can act as a deterrent to crime. However, there is little evidence to support this claim. In many cases, guns can